All the horses are back there. We're gonna go see if Sundancer's interested in having a session today. And I'll show you guys how we determine that. I love that they beat out trails so I can walk over there without being in knee or hip deep snow. So anytime I'm going to ask my horse if they want to do a session or not, I try to make sure that I'm fully present in the moment. I'm not stuck in my head thinking about 100 million things. We want to be here, and I want to go ahead and slow my breathing rate as much as possible. Little Charlie's very curious right now. A heightened heart rate and heightened breath rate, first of all, are connected. So if your breath rate is high, your heart rate's going to be high. And you can tell your heart rate's probably high if your breath rate is high. So we lower our breath rate. We take long, deep inhales and exhales. Then that puts our body in a physiologically relaxed state, which is where horses are all the time unless you see them fighting or fleeing or freezing. Okay, so when they're in a calm nervous system state, they have a slow, low, and deep breath rate and a slower heart rate, and they can sense when another horse's heart rate is up, and that's how herds are so effective at detecting danger and protecting one another. So when we come in here asking our horse to spend some time with us, we want to make sure that we're making them feel safe with our physiological state. So we want to get that breathing slowed down, slow down our heart rate, make sure we're nice and relaxed, make sure we're not thinking about what we're going to have for dinner later, make sure we're not thinking about the drama that happened yesterday. Just be here with the horses. So that's step one. I'm going to come over in Sundancer's line of sight here, and I'm going to offer him a hand target. He declines, so that's okay. I'm just going to hang out over here for a little while. And you guys can see where my bucket's at. It's right in front of the camera. I probably look like a little ant over here right now. Or this is really blurry because I zoomed it in. But either way, I want to get Sundancer back over there to work on things today. So in order for that to work, he has to say yes to a hand target. If he says no to a hand target and no to coming over there with me, that means he's not interested in having a session with me today. And guess what? That is okay because my horses here have that right. Okay, I'm going to step a little closer. And he's going to run Charlie away. Oof, this ground is basically ice with like water on top of it. It's super slick. So I might just offer him some scratches. He's been really enjoying those the past few days. And then I'll offer him the easiest target. And I'll go ahead and click and reward for that. He's like, oh, you didn't tell me that you had hay pellets today. I've just been hanging out with him for the past few days and giving him scratches. But today we've got pellets for an actual positive reinforcement session. Now I'll see if he will leave the hay bale. Good. And I clicked and rewarded as soon as he started turning and coming towards me, because I want to reinforce his attention being on me. Okay. You're okay, Charlie boy. Very good. Good boy. Good job. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're going to work our way over there. We're not just going to walk all the way. Because he's going to be skeptical about leaving his herd behind. all horses are. So I hate hearing that X horse is barn sour or buddy sour or herd sour, because all horses are herd animals. Every single horse feels insecure and unsafe without their herd, even though they might not show it in as big of ways as the ones who freak out when they're separated. They still do feel that anxiety. Just going to match steps with him a little bit. Now, I saw him slow up a little bit and start to hesitate, and then he looked back that way. Blue Duck is eating the camera. Okay. One moment. If you want to come, that'd be cool. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Wasn't sure if he wanted to come, but he decided yes, so we're definitely going to reward for that. Now, it looks like many members of his herd are just going to come along. Here he's going to tell Ruby to keep back because I'm his right now. And that's okay too. He tells her to move away. Oh, good. Good job. Okay, he said yes, and he's over here. So we want to make it a really good thing that he decided to leave his herd members and come over here. We want to make it super enjoyable. Okay, you're going to ask him to come forward just one or two steps there. Oh. Good. We've been working on our cue whoa. And here, let's just see. Okay, he lifted it just slightly, but we still want to reward for the slightest try, remember? Good. He did back up, but that's okay. He's still doing very well. And this time, let's see if he can get it just right. Perfect. Good job. That was exactly what we wanted. All right. Good job. Can you come up here? Good. Oh, good. Okay, last time we worked with him, he got real comfortable with us being up here. Very good. Still maintaining that same amount of comfort. Good. Let's see. put quite a bit of weight on him there, and as you can tell by his head level and his half-closed eyes, he's very much okay with it. We're going to do that again, and this time I'm going to talk while I'm up here. Now I've got both arms going over his back, and I'm scratching him with both arms, and my jacket's making a lot of noise up there. All this is really great exposure before we ever decide to get on. I love how far down that head goes every time I click. That's becoming his cue to relax. Oh yeah, you really like that, huh? The more relaxed your horse, the better, and the faster they're going to learn, by the way. Okay, I'm going to run over here and grab these reins so we can start working on some different stuff. Cool. We're going to click and reward because he stayed put. I didn't ask him to come with my body language or a hand target or anything. So that's really cool that he stayed there. Good, no worries about that. We got a little bit of tension there. His head level raised, his eyes got a little wide, but then he immediately started blinking again and lowered his head, telling me that he was becoming relaxed. Now, all I did that time was just scratch him with these reins in my hand, and these reins are braided leather, so they have a weird feel on his hair. Good. Hi, Ruby girl. Ruby is always jealous when I work with other horses as well. She's my mare from back in Texas. I've had her since 2012. Okay, you see him leaning away? Very good. He thought about leaving because me flicking these around to fold them up correctly was causing him a little bit of tension. But then he came right back over. Okay, he's telling me he wants the middle of his back scratched. That's fine, but we're going to line him up first. And ask him to let us do that from up here. And I'm still just holding these reins. Bad time to click there. I clicked when he was backing up. I should have done it a little bit earlier, but I did. I put these over his back. We're just getting him used to some different feels up there. So I'll come up here again. We'll ask him to line up. Good. Just like that. Okay. Very nice. Very good. Okay, now we're going to work on these reins on this side a little bit. You see him stop chewing there? That means he's feeling a little bit of tension about these reins. And then none though, so that's really awesome. Really good, buddy. Really good. Yeah. Good job. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to see. Perfect. No hesitation there. A lot of horse trainers say that you don't ever want to do anything gentler than you would do it with a well-seasoned horse, but that is totally not true, okay? If you start throwing things at your horse, they're only going to take longer and longer to get used to that thing. Now here he got frustrated because I wouldn't give him these pellets when he told me to. But this is a good opportunity for us to line him up to the other side of our mounting block. Let me come over here around Ruby so she's not preventing him. Good. Good. Excuse me, Ruby girl. We'll see if we can have him line up this side. Good. A little bit further. A little bit more. Come on. Walk. 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 Well, there it was, but that's okay. Back. 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 We've got to work on this. He always needs me on this side to back him up for some reason. Back. 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 Good. And all that, he just now found the right answer. That's okay. Now I pick these up and he stops chewing and raises his head and he's no longer blinking. Good. He acknowledges them and immediately starts to relax. Good. Even though he backed up, that's alright. He's always had a thing about ropes, and the lead rope's particularly hard, so we're just going to work on getting him used to that a little bit. Just gotta check out Ruby rolling. But that was gonna be it for today's session anyways, guys, so we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and as always, let me know if you have any questions.